Hello and welcome to my channel. In this math video tutorials, we're going to solve these problems right away. So we're going to write the given series in expanded form. So now we have them in sigma notation. So what do we need to do if we are to write them in expanded form? It is very simple. So the first thing you need to do, let's solve this first problem. I think we'll shuffle it. I'll solve this first one. And then this looks exactly like this. So you just have to pause the video and drop the answer in the comment section. You work on this, attempt this, and then also pause the video. While I'll be solving this, you can just try to see if you can be able to fix it, because we have something different here and then this compounded problem. So let's do that together. Alright, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel and also like this video as we solve along. Alright, so the first thing we need to do, we need to interpret this. This means that k is equal to 1 up to the number 5, meaning that we're going to look for k equal to 1 for this problem. We want to solve this problem when k is equal to 2. We're going to solve from when k is equal to 3 until we get to the 5th term. That's a terminated point. Here we have the 4th term, which is the terminating point. But here till infinity, so it doesn't have an ending. So that is to say, you may want to stop it at the 4th term, the 5th term, the 6th term, depending on your choice. So let's get started right away. So we'll say when x, or say k rather, is equal to 1, and for 2, for 3, 4, and 5. I like doing it this way. Instead of solving it, you can do it other way around by saying when k is equal to 1, you work on it and have the answer when k is equal to 2. But I like writing the statement straight up, then I'll start doing that same process like this. When k is equal to 1, what happens? In place of this k, we substitute 1 and subtract 4. And what is the result to this? 3 times 1 will be 3, and 3 minus 4, that is minus 1. So for when k is equal to 2, what happened? We have 3 into 2 minus 4. So if you multiply 3 by 2, that will be 6. 6 minus 4, that will be 2. Again, we have k equal to 3. When k is equal to 3, we have 3 into 3 minus 4. This will be equal to 3 times 3 is 9. 9 minus 4, that will be 5. Then we have when k is equal to 4, we have 3 into 4 minus 4. And 3 by 4 is 12. 12 minus 4, that will be 8. Alright, the next one we have, which is the last one, is for when k is equal to 5. So we have 3 into 5, that will give 15 minus 4, and the result to that should be 11. Right, so we are able to get the expanded form of this problem. So finally you say, therefore, the expanded form of the expression, we don't need to write, well, if you want to do that, you can do that quickly, but in my case, I don't like wasting time, so I could just use another word for that. Will be equal to minus 1. The next one we have is 2, we have 5, we have 8, and we have 11. So this is the expanded form of it. So similarly, if you want to work on this problem, I told you should attempt the second one. So let's walk through the third one together. And then how should we go about that? So let's see the solution to the third one. Solution to number 3. So in this number 3, we will want to write the same information when k is equal to, here is saying k from 1 up to infinity, meaning it doesn't have ending of the whole of these parameters there. So what you need to do at this point is say when k is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, dot, dot, dot. That means we don't need to do it too much because we can't finish it up. So for the first term, when k is equal to 1, we'll be having the expression is minus 1. Let's make it clear. We have minus 1 to the power of k plus 1, x to the power of k all over k squared. Please, that is not times, that is x. Alright, so let's put that statement down. So we have, what we saw was minus 1 into, remember, whenever you see k, replace it with 1. So we have, here supposed to be k, so we have 1 plus 1. Here was k from the formula, so, and here is x. Please make sure you write this as x, and then x to the power of k, which is x to the power of 1, all over, then we have k squared, so that would be 1 squared. So what will be the result by the time you evaluate this problem? You know, of course, that 1 plus 1 is 2, and then we have minus 1 all squared, which give us 1, because minus 1 times 1 will be 1. Alright, and then 1 times x to the power of 1 is still x, because x to the power of 1 is x. So 1 times x is x, and x divided by 1, because 1 squared is 1. X divided by 1 is 1. Some person may not really get what I'm saying, so let's break it down. So we have minus 1 all squared, x to the power of 1 is still x, all over 1 squared is 1. So the whole of this will be minus 1 times minus 1. This will cancel out. 1 times 1 is 1. So that 1 that this gives times this gives times x will give us x. X divided by 1 is x. So the first one is x. The second one would be minus 1 or 2 plus 1, x to the power of 2 all over 2 squared. Right. So this we evaluate to give us minus 1, because here will be 3. Minus 1 to the power of 3 means minus 1 times minus 1 times minus 1, which will give us minus 1. That multiplies by x squared will give us minus x squared. Divide by 2 squared is 4. So this is the answer. The next one will be k equal to 3. So this will be minus 1 to the power of 3 plus 1, x to the power of 3 all over 3 squared. And this will give us 1. 1 times x to the power of 3 will be x to the power of 3 all over 3 squared will be 9. Then let's stop it at this 4 when k is equal to 4, because even if we continue, we can't finish it. So we have 4 plus 1, x to the power of 4 all over 4 squared. And this will give us minus 1 to the power of 5 will give us minus 1, times x to the power of 4 is minus x to the power of 4 all over 4 squared will give us 16. So therefore, the solution to this problem, the expanded form of this, will be, the first one we have is x. So we have x minus x squared over 4, which is this 2, plus x cubed over 9 minus x to the power of 4 over 16. Then you have to put plus dot dot dot, because it is at infinity, so we did not do all of them. You can't finish it, so just put this dot dot dots. Alright, so that is all for now. If you are interested in more of the problems, please, you could just drop as a request, just drop more problems on this. I will do that. And again, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, like this video, and please subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, and make sure you come back for more videos.